Yo, listen up, you tax-sucking sheeple. The orange testicle in roller skates and his swamp cronies been screamin' about drain the swamp while they bellaflop into the mud themselves, but screw that noise. The real way to flip the bird to Uncle Sam's greedy paws and starve this bloated beast of a government. Build your own damn empire under the radar, cash-only style, and watch the system choke on its own red tape. Yeah, I said it, no registering, no logos, no paper trail, just pure hustle and greenbacks in your fist. Let's break this down like I'm smashing a piñata at a cartel party, 'cause freedom ain't free but evading their claws. That's priceless. First off, forget punching a clock for some corporate overlord who skimps on your paycheck while the orange testicle in roller skates golfs on your dime. Start a side gig that turns into a monster. What kind of business? Whatever lights your fire, dummy. Fixin' bikes in your garage. Flippin' junk from yard sales. Mowin' lawns with a rusty mower you souped up yourself. Bake cookies that make grandmas weep. Doesn't matter, pick something you can grind at without burnin' out quick. Dedication's the name of the game here. We're talkin' late nights, early mornings, sweatin' bullets while normies binge Netflix. It ain't gonna bloom overnight like some fairy tale. This is real life, where winners build slow and steady till they're drownin' in dough. But here's the kicker that separates the rebels from the robots. Keep it ghost mode. Do not register that bad boy with the state. No LLC, no DBA, no fancy paperwork that screams, "Come audit me, IRS vampires." Why feed the machine your info so they can track every crumb? Nah, operate like a shadow ninja. Word of mouth, only tell your buddies they tell theirs. Boom, customer avalanche without a single ad. And vehicles. Hell no to slap in logos on your truck or car. That's just begging for a nosy cop or tax snitch to spot you. Keep it clean, keep it anonymous. You're not Walmart. You're the underground kingpin of whatever niche you dominate. Payments? Cash on the spot, baby. No Venmo, no PayPal, no credit cards that leave digital footprints for Big Brother to sniff. Handshakes and folded bills, that's the old school way, and it works like a charm. Stash that cash smart, under the mattress in a safe, buried in the backyard if you're feeling paranoid. Just don't forget the map, genius. 0 bank deposits, 0 ATM withdrawals for this income stream. Banks are snitches in suits. Every transaction's a breadcrumb leading straight to your door. Live off your day job checks if you got one, but let the business cash pile up untaxed, unreported, untouchable. Once that hustle hits critical mass, and it will if you don't quit like a wimp, you'll eclipse your 9 to 5 faster than the orange testicle in roller skates, flips positions on whatever blows in the wind. Imagine pullin' in stacks that make your boss's salary look like chump change. No more withholdings wrappin' your earnings every payday. No fundin' endless wars or welfare for lazy asses who game the system legally. You're starvin' the beast, one unreported dollar at a time. The government's bloated on your blood, sweat, and tears. This is your middle finger on steroids. Think about the math without getting all nerdy. Say your job nets you $50K after they steal their cut. Build a cash biz to $60K, then $80K, then 6 figures. All yours. No 1040 forms, no W-2 headaches. Dedicate a year or two. Painful, sure, but the payoff's a lifetime of screamin'. Suck it. From your porch while sippin' whatever poison you prefer. I've seen dudes go from broke to ballin' this way, mechanics, plumbers. Even that guy sellin' bootlegs smokes out his trunk. It works 'cause the system's designed for compliant slaves, not wolves like us. Obstacles? PFFT, they're speed bumps. Nosy neighbors wonderin' why you're hustlin'. Tell 'em to mind their own damn beeswax. Suppliers wantin' invoices. Pay cash, no questions. Scalin' up means hearin' help. Pay 'em under the table too. Cash keeps everyone loyal and quiet. Risks. Yeah, there's always a chance some rat squeals or you get sloppy, but play smart. Vary your routines, trust no one fully, and never brag online like an idiot. This ain't for the faint-hearted. It's for warriors who hate seeing half their life stolen to fund politicians' private jets, including the orange testicle in roller skates and his golden parachute pals. Why bother? Cause the alternative slavery, plain and simple. Register your biz and boom fees, filings, audits up the wazoo. Accept cards or checks, tracked forever. Report income. You're voluntarily bending over for the taxman. This cash-only ghost op starves 'em dry. Less money for bloated bureaucracies, corrupt deals, and handouts that keep people chained. You're not just salving your wallet, you're dismantling the chains link by link. Imagine millions doing this, the system crumbles like a cheap taco. Scale it further, multiple gigs. One for tools, one for food trucks, cash only, no permits if you dodge the radar, one for online flips shipped anonymously. Dedication multiplies. Start small, grow feral. No logos means no targets on your back. No banks means no freezes or seizures. Pure freedom, raw and unfiltered. Critics'll whine, that's illegal. Yeah, and so's jaywicking, but who cares when the law's a weapon against the little guy? The elite evade billions legally through loopholes we can't touch. This levels the field for us peasants. The orange testicle in roller skates brags about not paying taxes. Why can't you? Do it smarter, quieter. Bottom line, grind hard, stay invisible, hoard cash. It'll take sweat equity, but once you're out turning the system, you're all set. Free from the grind, free from the theft. This is the ultimate hack, the rebel's blueprint. Copy it, live it, own it. Start with makeup artistry right from your couch. Ever dolled up a friend for a wedding or prom and had them begging for more? Why do you think word spreads like wildfire in group chats when someone nails a flawless contour? Imagine posting subtle before and after pics in local Facebook groups. No ads, just DM if interested. Then having clients roll up to your door with cash. What supplies do you already own? Brushes, palettes, that could kick this off tomorrow. How would you price a full face versus just eyes? And what feels fair without undercutting yourself? Nail, tech in your kitchen, think about it. Acrylics, gels, funky designs on that fold-out table. Do you binge nail tutorials on YouTube anyway? Clients bring their own polish if they're picky, or you stock basics bought with cash from flea markets. Why might repeat customers become your best advertisers, whispering your address to their crew? What safety tweaks, like good ventilation or disposable tools, would keep things smooth and drama-free? Mechanic work in the driveway or garage. Got a knack for swapping brakes, tuning engines, or diagnosing that weird rattle. People hate dealership rip-offs. Why do you suppose they drive to your spot with a handshake and a wad of bills? Tools. What do you have now, and how could you snag more secondhand without receipts? Oil changes, tire rotations, even custom mods. How would you decide what jobs to take versus pass on to avoid big headaches, babysitting or childcare from home? Love kids and got a safe, toy-filled space. Parents in a pinch for date nights or errands. Why does reliable and cheap? Beat fancy daycares every time. Snacks, games, naps on your schedule. What age groups vibe with you best, and how would you build trust through playdates or school pickups? Cash at drop-off, no contracts, just vibes, hair braiding, cuts, or coloring in a spare room. Scissors sharp. Ever fixed a bad dye job for a sibling? Mobile to their house or them to yours. Why keep it low-key with no sign out front? Products from beauty supply stores, paid cash. What styles are hot in your hood that you could master quick? Pet grooming or sitting. Dogs need baths, nails clipped, cats hate vets. Your backyard or basement setup with a tub. Why do pet parents pay premium for no-stress home visits? Walks, feedings, overnight stays. What breeds do you click with, and how would allergies or messes factor in tutoring kids in subjects you crushed? Math whiz, reading coach, living room table with worksheets, parents slip you cash weekly. Why does helping Johnny pass spread through PTA whispers? No classroom, just results, house cleaning or organizing, deep cleans, closets, garages, people hate their own mess. Bring your supplies or use theirs, cash on completion. What rooms bug you most in your own place that you could fix fast for others? Cooking or baking for pickups. Meal preps, cakes for birthdays, tamales by the dozen. Kitchen hustle. Why do office workers or busy moms crave home-cooked without the work? Cash in a jar, no menus printed, sewing alterations or custom clothes. Hem pants fix zippers, make curtains, sewing machine humming, thrift fabric, cash deals. What wardrobe emergencies have you solved for friends? Handyman fixes around the house. Hang shelves, patch walls, assemble furniture. Toolbox ready. Why pay big box stores when that guy down the street does it cheaper, quieter? Massage or Reiki if you're into that energy stuff. Table in a quiet room, oils on hand. Relaxed clients tip big in cash, word of mouth from stressed out locals. Plant care or gardening for indoors. Repotting, pruning houseplants people kill. Or veggie starts for backyards. Green thumb. Cash for advice and labor, phone or computer repair. Crack screens, virus wipes, your desk setup. Parts from sketchy online buys, paid crypto or cash. Why trust you over Geek Squad, event decorating for parties? Balloons, tables, themes from your stash. Pick up and set up, cash up front. Now reflect. Which of these lights a fire under you because you've done it for free already? What risks pop up, like noise complaints or picky clients? And how could one smart rule quiet hours, referrals only dodge them? Your home's your fortress. These gigs keep it that way, cash flowing under the table. Pick one, hustle a week. What's the first greenback feel like? Spill your plan or snag. Let's reason why it works for you. You're the boss. What's holding you back from claiming it? Follow, like, and share this to spread the fire. Stay connected. Fam, I appreciate every single one of you badasses. Love always, Santiago, DC, Maria, the queen of crowning thoughts. Because I speak without filters and say it like it is.